I'm a biker kid, rolling with the lily white. Tottenham Hotspur in my heart, thunder in the night. Hear the South Stand roaring, feel the pavement shake. Course forever, every ride I take. Hey.
Well. England 0, Ghana 0. What a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish. I'm out of here, man. What a load of rubbish, eh? Can't believe it. Total rubbish, man. Right, let's get Pete in. Yeah, Pete.
Evening, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah. What a load of rubbish that was, eh?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Actually, having a beer.
That was a waste of beer. Well, no, it wasn't. It was tonight.
Any excuse to have a beer ain't
I've
a waste.
never been so... No, it was when you see shit like that served up to you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. So listen, let's talk about it. Harry Kane's missed. Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
He hit the bar, didn't it? And he just
there
all
was
he had
not
to do
one
is he could have walked. Just mate, he could have headed it, anything, couldn't he?
Yeah. There was not one player that came out with any credit tonight. It was shit all the way through.
You couldn't have said, "Oh, there's a player there." Do you know what I mean? That's worked hard in everything he's done. What did Elliot Anderson do?
Was he there? Was he playing?
I don't know.
I mean, Gordon.
Really?
What the? Gordon Bennett. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that was bad, wasn't it? That was totally bad.
Oh, Saka was bad. There is not a performance there that I could say, okay, well, he kind of did well in that position. There ain't one. It was dog shit from start to finish.
It's awful, mate. I totally agree with you. I mean, who we got next round?
I mean, I said to... What's that, mate?
Who we got next round? Yeah, look, Group L. We have got Panama. And they've not won at all.
Yeah, okay, we've done them before, but...
I mean, we should top the group. To be quite honest, they don't deserve it, mate. They don't deserve it, brother.
Should by rights be an harder team than Ghana.
Yeah.
No. After that, I don't see the point of us wasting our time and wasting our players for the Premier League to carry on any further.
Right.
Just, I'd sooner go out. I'd sooner our players went home now than in the semi-finals. It was that bloody bad.
Can you put my link in? It won't let me put my link in, mate. Says YouTube rejected my comment.
Hold on, mate. There, 2 seconds.
Everyone's asking for my link.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you, mate.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I've come out there. Copy link. Okay. Okay, let's go to YouTube.
I think they've got to have a little shakeabout on this England side, though, mate. Really, you know, give Tony a run. Play two strikers if it's not working. You know, because they're just playing Kane out the game, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? He's having to come deep and then running into a wall. So you know he can't do it all on his own. Because there's not enough room. When they're playing deep like that, there's not enough room. Tom Kingham, you're right, mate. Madueke was wank. It's as simple as that. I didn't think Gordon was that good either, you know what I mean? Honestly, bad. Bad don't even cut it, does it really? It don't really cut it. Awful. Absolutely awful. Did you put it in? This is where I need my wingman, isn't it? I can't see why I can't put my own link in, you know? It's crazy, isn't it? Definitely, man. Come and join us. Come and have a chat about that load of crap we just watched. Well, Kane, let's go through some of the comments. Yeah, here we go. If you could put that link in, appreciate it. Peter's entered the studio.
Yeah, I've got the link in, mate.
I've got to take you out and put you in again because, like, you're sitting backstage. I'll remove you there and add you there. No, remove you there and add you there. I don't know. Fucking kick from the studio. There you go. No, leave you like that. There you go. Is the link in? Scott wanted to join Batman, definitely, man. Black Bag Man. Who was the Black Bag Man? Come on. Who was him? Who was he?
Scott wanted.
You're breaking up, man. I'll bring you in again. Yeah, look, I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in the WhatsApp group so you can all join from the WhatsApp group. Yeah, there you are. It's in the WhatsApp group, isn't it? There you go. Try again. See if we can get Definitely in. Definitely. Where are you, mate? What are we doing with this England, man? What are we doing? Definitely change your picture, ain't you? Bet you change your picture. Let's see. Trying to find him. Have we got anyone? Let's have a look. Let's get Pete back. Pete, you there, mate? Hello, Pete.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, you're there. Great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, mate. Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Did you put it in the group? No? Won't let me do it. Why won't it let me to put my own link
I think I managed to get your link into the chat.
Let's have a look. Because I couldn't do it.
Oh, my God. What's going on with this?
Right, let me do it. We can hear you, Pat.
Yeah, I managed to copy the link and put it into the chat.
Scott in the group. He should be in the group in the 2 marks, isn't he? Guys, if you can go over to the 2 marks, my link's in there. So if you want to join the
Scott
chat,
is, yeah.
I appreciate it, yeah. It's a bit I don't understand why it won't let me put my
I'm going to come out and go back in there, mate.
What's that? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go through some comments anyway. Let's go through some comments. Here we go. Tom King says, big up, Tom. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're not too pissed off after that performance. It's terrible, mate. What we got here? We've got Madueke was wank. I couldn't agree more, mate. Good man. How are you? I'm very well, Tom. Very well. Apart from watching that dross. Shame he didn't put it late at night and made me fall asleep. Saka was great. Was he? Was he really? There you go. We need to start Saka. I think they need a shake-up, mate. I think we've got to put Tony on. I think we've got to, have Tony and Kane playing. You know what I mean? Give the team something to think about. These lower teams, if they want to put a low block on us, it's no good putting one striker on because they can't get through, man. Simple as that, isn't it? Hot, mate, and boiling. Phew, you're not wrong, man. I usually got a fan going on, but I ain't set up. Big up, lads. Smash the like, hit like, subs, people. This is a quality channel. Thank you, definitely, man. Appreciate it. Definitely, if you want to join up, yeah. My links in the group chat on WhatsApp, mate. Thank you. What we got here came with that miss was dreadful. Tom Kingham, you'd put money on that man to score that, wouldn't you? Put money on it, but it didn't happen, did it? Crazy. Scott wanted to join, I think. That Batman definitely, man, black bag man. Definitely you're the black bag man, apparently. We'd love to join, but I can't stick around tonight, sadly. Early on the job tomorrow. Fair play, mate. If you can't have a little chat, then that's fine. I'm quite happy. Quite happy. Tom Kingham. Let's have a look what Tom's saying. Tom, I put the link in. Big up, Tom. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Right, here we go. Righty, who was the worst one out there tonight? There's a pick, wasn't there? Pickford was crazy when he come out of his box, wasn't he? I mean, literally, as I said on the watch along, the man come out of his box, saw the player, jumped in front of him, and turned his back to him. So he didn't go for the ball. He just wanted to block the player. But was that blatant? Oh, I'd say that was blatant, didn't you? It's a blatant foul anyway. I'm just on a different account, mate. Okay, definitely. Fair enough, mate. So slow, wasn't it? So slow, mate. You could have watched paint dry, mate, quicker. Awful. Bellingham was invisible. What did he do? You know, he's supposed to be that good, supposed to be a generational talent, play for Real Madrid, score lots of goals. So this is a problem. Like when he's playing for Spain, he's got lots and lots of room, hasn't he? He's got a lot of room. Spanish teams just like spread out. They got lots of time on the ball, and he looks fantastic. But when they play against a low block like that, and 11 men behind the ball, just didn't know what to do, did he? I mean, I watched it and I looked at it. There was 5 players bunched up, England players. They just got in each other's way in the end. With 11 Ghanaian players behind them. It's just, what can they do? You know, what can they do? Commenting from my Spurs account. Okay, definitely. Cheers. Madueke was shit. Mate, they were all shit. Gordon didn't play well. He didn't have a very good game. Like you say, Saka come on, made a little bit of a difference, but not a lot. Gordon was useless, so Scott says. Mate, who stood out? Who stood out? Rice didn't do a lot. Rice tried. Didn't do nothing to really influence the game. Neither did Manderson, you know. It was just hard, wasn't it, at the end of the day? It was just hard. Try and find something to talk about in that game. Mate, I think if you're all about when Pickford come out, it was outside the box, to be quite honest. So I would have said, Tom, that they should have had a free kick at the very least because it was outside the box when the contact was made. Yeah. Get on live, guys. Have a chat. I'll be here in the chat room. Sonny, if you want to come on, brother, you're very welcome to come on. There's Pete's in here now. Pete, you there, mate? Pete?
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. You're a bit robot.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can. I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah. I can
Hello,
hear you,
mate.
You're a bit robot-y. I don't know why, mate.
But
What's your
I've been trying to get on, mate. What's that?
What's your internet playing up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm getting a bad signal. I don't know why.
Yeah, you sound like what's his name?
No, full signal.
Mickey. Oh yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
But I do get this with this network, StreamYard.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I don't understand that, brother.
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Fine. Can you hear me? You can hear me.
Yeah, no, I can hear you tickly boo.
Right, that's cool. As long as you can hear me.
Yeah. No, I've got you all good as gold now.
Can it look? Scott M saying all good. I'll talk in the chat. Fair enough, Scott. If you don't want to come on, that's fine. I know how it. You know, you can see how it is now. I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking, brother. I'm only joking. Madueke is not for me. Wasn't he at Sport? Yeah, he was at Spurs in Spurs youth. Yeah, and we let him go. It's one of them, isn't it? I don't know who he went off to.
Yeah.
Madueke was at Spurs, wasn't he? And then
Wasn't Kane in it? Wasn't Kane an Arsenal old boy?
No, we're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that one. Yeah.
But tonight,
that's a shout out. We'd love to
Jesus
see Tony
Christ.
and Kane together. There you go. Look, you've got to have something, haven't you? Someone's got get Mia on and Biker and message her and loves the debate. Listen, I like Mia, yeah, and we have our debates, but we all talk at the end. You know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it? At the end of the day, we're Spurs fans and we love Spurs. You know what I mean? We're very passionate about our team. And the thing is, if we have a difference of agreement, so be it. You know what I mean? It's all fun.
Yeah, part of the game.
Life would be boring. Life would be boring if you all thought the same, isn't it?
Too bloody right, mate. Too bloody right.
We're a family at the end of the day, it's a Spurs family, and same as you with your Arsenal and that. Yeah. And we love football and we like to see good football. And we want nothing better for the best for our team, don't we?
That's just it, though. We didn't see any good football tonight. We saw the opposite of it.
No, I know. This is a problem, isn't it? Look, we drew 0-0. Was it Pickford's fault? What, we drew 0-0? No, it was the forward's fault, mate, for that one. Pickford didn't really do a lot, did he? He didn't really have a lot to do. Apart from foul a guy outside the box and got away with it. I don't know how he got away with it, but there you go.
Well,
wasn't. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
I've seen some absolute turkeys in my years as an England fan. Tonight was absolutely diabolical. To struggle to beat a team like Ghana, no offense to Ghana, but we should be. They're the kind of team we should be pumping. We should be pumping for fun.
Yeah. There you are. This is the thing, isn't it? I mean, we should have been 3-0. We should be winning 3-0, shouldn't we, against Ghana? I mean,
yes, I believe.
You know, they're not the North Africans like Morocco or someone like that. I mean, they're Ghana, for Christ's sake. We should have we should have been dead and buried at half time, really.
Yeah.
They just put a wall, actually Ghanaian wall, in front of our players and say, come and take us on, to try and get past us. And that's what they
This is what goes to show that Tuchel and his ilk, their limitations. They don't know how to play against teams like that.
Yeah, I agree.
A team that closes up shop against England is a team that will beat England.
There you go. Yeah, look, he's digging at me already. Look, it was fine on mine, Peter, laughing out loud. Look, this is what Andy said. Yeah, cheers for that, Andy. Thanks. Mia said, Scott M says, Mia said she was off to bed, so I don't think she's coming on. Fair play. Doesn't matter. We can do without it, can't we? Scott says, I'm coming now. Good man, Scott.
Come on, Scott.
Laughing out loud sounds bad. That sounds bad. I'm coming.
I think what Scott means is he's trying like the Dr. Evil kind of thing. Yeah.
Fair enough. Right, fair enough. Do you know what? I always thought that Dr. Evil looked like bloody Levy.
Actually, yes, yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Evil was Levy. Or he looked like the one out of Despicable Me, the one, the leader of the Minions.
No, definitely more Levy than GNU or whatever his name is.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, no.
Scott says I'm joining now. We got. He went to PSV. Who was that? Is that Madueke? Was it? Did he go PSV? What, from Tottenham?
Not to my knowledge.
I didn't know that. I thought he went to a lower league and then and then went to Chelsea. I thought he went. Madueke was definitely at Chelsea.
Oh, bloody hell, fellas.
Oh, never mind. That StreamYard ad, not the StreamYard link. Oh, he put the link in there, and he put the StreamYard ad.
I put your StreamYard link into the chat, but obviously that's not come through.
No, it won't let me put my own StreamYard in. That's crazy, isn't it?
But I copied and pasted it and posted it into your chat.
Yeah, it won't let me do it. Anyway, if you need to look at it, go on the Two Mucks WhatsApp group and you'll find my link. Okay?
Yeah, Scott will be here in a second.
I'm a bit of a novice and I don't know what I'm doing. So there you go.
Mate, it all comes from experience. You'll get there.
Yeah, pumping for fun here. Look, Tom Kingham says. Big up, Rolly. I'm only messing, mate. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Just having a little dig. Yeah, by the way, Kate. Did he really go PSV? Yeah, but didn't he go somewhere after Tottenham, then went to Chelsea, and then went PSV, didn't he? Is that what you're saying? Because I can't see him going from Tottenham youth straight into PSV. He might have done, I don't know. Yeah, Chelsea signed Madueke from PSV. Oh, did he? I don't know. I've just double checked. I was
sorry, mate. I'm too busy pouring it.
No, it's fine. It's cool.
My last double whiskey.
Join another time. YouTube is dumb when it doesn't work. Laughing out loud. Scott, it's not a problem, man. Not a problem at all. Right, let's talk about it. England. Let's have a look at the squad and we'll go through them, shall we? See the ratings. Or we'll rate them, shall we? Should we have a rating on the England squad?
Yeah. Yeah.
England squad v Ghana. Or England team from Ghana, shall we say?
Do it. Yeah.
Ghana.
I don't see my dog stop barking now.
Right, the England Tuchel squad. I don't want to see the Tuchel squad. I want to see the team. I want to see the team, England. Right. Nope. That's not what I want. I don't want that one. They're giving me substitutes now. Lineups. Here we go. Right, Pickford. Didn't think he had a great game. Could have cost us.
Pickford.
Four at the most.
Yep.
I'd said a 4.
James, 4 or 5, yeah.
James.
I mean, he wasn't called in to do much.
No. Guys, what do you think in the chat with Pickford? What would you rate him? Come on. What would you rate him? What would you rate Pickford tonight? His rating, I would say around a 4.
Yeah.
He was below average because he could have caused England a lot of problems.
Yeah, 4 or 5. He's very. He did nothing. He didn't save us. He didn't do anything. He was
like
there.
Mediocre, but I think he was below average because he could have caused England a lot of, by coming out like the way he did, coming out in nowhere. He was in nowhere man's land, wasn't he? He was awful. It won't let you post links. You aren't a mod.
Yes.
But Rowley, you should be
There's
able
not going to be.
to
There's going to be no high ratings tonight.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's going to be no high. For me, there's going to be nothing higher than a 6 at best.
I would have said. What we got? Tom King said Pickford is a liability. Who would you have as your goalkeeper then, Tom? I mean, there isn't many about, is there? Like quality, is there? I mean, you could go to Pope, but he's getting on, isn't he? Who would you have as an England keeper?
We don't have that many options as an English keeper, do we?
No, not really. When you think about it,
no, we don't.
English keepers in the Premiership. Let me just go for the English keepers in the Premiership. Let's have a look. But they can't be any worse, can they?
No, but we're not as blessed as we were 20 years ago.
Let's have a go on that. I'd love to be able to bring this up. I know how to do it. I'm going to have to talk to Sean about this because I ain't got a clue. Or someone like that, or Nige. I don't think Nige knows how to do it, to tell the truth. Premier League list of goalkeepers. Here we go. Right. We've got Tom Setford, Jack Porter. I mean, who the hell are they? Then we've got Brentford. We've got Matthew Cox and Ellery Balcomi, whoever they are. English keepers. Dean Henderson. Could have played him. 29, couldn't we? Is he there?
We are looking decidedly shite in goalkeeper land.
We've got
Jordan Pickford is the best we've got.
I would have said I like Dean Henderson though from Palace. I do like him.
Is it because it's a lack of choice?
Well, obviously. I mean, there's nothing else, is there?
That says it all. If we've only got 2 keepers, we can't be saying, well, I like this keeper over that keeper because we've only got 2 choices.
We've got James Trafford, haven't we? Tom Heaton.
Trafford, yes, actually, is a promising player.
Yeah, we've got Trafford. We've got let's have a look. There's Brandon Austin.
At the moment, the keeper issue isn't an issue.
Sam Johnson, they're all getting on, aren't they? This is the problem with England.
Yeah, all the thing is, though,
apart from
James
Trafford, really?
The keeper issue isn't an issue at the moment. That's the only thing I can put out there. The reason why we haven't got that is because it's not really an issue. Jordan Pickford should be enough. James Trafford should be enough. But we're lacking outwards, defence, midfield and strikers.
Well, that's awful, isn't it? When you think about it, we've got to rely on Trafford and to come through.
It is.
I mean, obviously, you're going to have keepers that are in the lower leagues that are going to come through in the Premiership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But at the moment, we are limited to basically 2 names as the only viable options.
After Pickford, yeah. James Trafford, isn't it?
Yeah, there is literally nothing else.
He's got a free run at it, hasn't he? That's disgusting.
Which doesn't do well in the Premier League.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Do you know Brandon Austin's 27? He's sitting there taking the money, sitting in reserves, getting paid like a couple of million. Do you know what I mean? And
he's laughing his arse off.
Yeah,
he's not a quality keeper at all.
He played against Newcastle, mate, and he had a great game. He really did have a great game.
Right.
That's one game.
Every player, even the worst players that we can think of, they all occasionally have a stonker of a game. But he's not the future for England. He's not the future for Tottenham. We're just limited from England's point of view. We're limited with what we've got.
Sonny, we're not talking about for Tottenham at the moment, mate. We were looking at England, right? The up and coming keepers to take Pickford's place, because I don't really rate Pickford anymore. He's an excellent way in to happen, mate. So what we're saying, Sonny, who's out there apart from Sam Johnson and Trafford, really? No one, is there, mate? There's no one pushing, and there's no one in the Premiership to push them players.
Yeah.
It's quite alarming, really.
It is. I say, go back 20 years when we were in the middle of like the Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes era. We had a few keepers to choose from. We're now at 2 at best.
Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, let's go. Well, defence. Guahi. I suppose he's best of a bad bunch, isn't he? Really.
Mm.
We had Guahi, Konsa, James, and Spence. Spence didn't have a great game because Anthony Gordon kept having a go at him, saying to run down the line. I'll hold the ball up. You run onto it. But Spence didn't make the runs, and he was getting annoyed with Spence. And what was happening was, and that's why they hooked both of them off, because they were getting annoyed with each other, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see nobody tonight came out with any glory whatsoever. Not one.
Declan Rice tried hard, but didn't do really a lot. Anderson, they were just running at a wall. They just run. There's 5 in defence, right, for Ghana. Yep. There's Mensah, Apoku, Ajeti, Senaya, and Yerenki, or whatever his name is, right? And there was a 5-man, and then they put 4 men in front of them 5, and they said, "Come at us."
Yeah.
Come and have a go. If you're good enough, have a go. And we got one striker, that was running against that lot. There was 2 or 3 players on Kane. Do you know what I mean? And they couldn't. The other Gordon was piss poor. Madueke couldn't put a cross in. He couldn't cross the road. And Jude Bellingham, I'm sorry, done nothing as an attacking midfielder. What are we doing here, England? Come on, man. What are we doing?
Jude Bellingham, if I'd seen England for the first time tonight, I would have thought Jude Bellingham was I would have thought this was a friendly game and Jude Bellingham was being run out for the first time. And that goes for most of the players. I would have put this down as this game was an embarrassment for everybody. This is supposed to be a World Cup second round match, and we played like fucking shit.
And what were they doing? Pinging balls over to Saka, the smallest man in the England squad, for a header.
Yeah.
I mean, what's all that about?
I can't wait to see what Tuchel's got to say about this, because I was embarrassed by that performance. There is not one moment in that game that gave me any kind of hope for the future in this tournament, or even for the near future.
Right, let's see what the chat's got to say anyway, if that's all right, Pete.
Yeah. It is all about the chat.
Tom Kingham says he's given him a 4. I'll give him, mate. This is the rating of Pickford there. To be honest, I don't think there's a better one. Maybe Henderson. Yeah, this is what I'm saying to Tom. That's the only one I'm saying is Henderson and Trafford, really. And here we go, Jet Spence. Jet Spence wasn't the only player who did not shake Thomas Partey's hands moments before the England game. It's the only England player. Wow.
Nice to him. Fair play.
Yeah, good. Right. Sonny J, sorry. Sonny G. I ain't been listening, fellas. Had to pop out, but look at the chats. Madueke was Spurs youth player, and we let him go. Sorry if I'm totally off the radar here. Mate, that's fine. If you've got to go out somewhere, come back. It's happy days, isn't it? Yeah, well, what we're talking about, mate, is about the England players and the ratings of the England players. Yeah. We could go through it. We started at Pickford, and we're basically agreeing he was a 4 or 5 at the most. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The player ratings, I don't care if it's Arsenal or Tottenham or United or Liverpool, whoever. I will always give the honest ratings on them. It doesn't matter if you're a Tottenham player or if you're an Arsenal player. If you're shit, you're shit on the night. And there's not an Arsenal player tonight that made me proud.
No, there was not any England player that made me proud, really. They sit there, proud as punch, singing the anthem, and then they play like that. They got that England shirt on, man. They should try. Someone try. Someone have a bit of bollocks about you. Do you know what I mean? Just run at them. Dribble the ball. Try and take them on. It's all nothing.
Football is all about winning, and we didn't even try. That's the most embarrassing thing about it. We was happy to sit back and just go with the flow, take a draw. We know a draw is good enough, and that comes from the manager.
See, Ghana played the perfect game. Paul, it was perfect. They set out to frustrate England. And they done it, didn't they? They set out to frustrate England, and they done it. Right. Yeah, she said no party, and she said no. Oh, right. That's, okay. Trafford stubbing his toe this season was a problem for England. God, dear, oh dear. Scott, you're not wrong, though, mate. He should be taking over Pickford this tournament. Yeah, I think Henderson should, mate. To be quite honest, I thought that was diabolical what Pickford done. I don't rate Trafford at all.
Scott, I think we should bring bloody.
We've been through this in Andy's chat, mate. About this.
Trafford's a decent keeper.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the goalkeeper situation. If I could get a better player, a better goalkeeper in that's more commanding in the box, just say I would do so. But if that's all we've been a long way.
We've been a long way since. Yeah, we've been a long way since the days of like the David Seamans and Peter Schmeichels. We've not had any. Nobody's really had any massive quality keepers, so to speak, that really command a game.
I used to like Paul Robinson. That's the one I liked for England. I love Robbo, but he made one mistake at England. And that was it. That finished his career, didn't it? Didn't it? I think he did. It finished his career. One mistake, and that was it. That finished his career. But for us,
this is where I think Kinski comes into his own. Not obviously not talking about England now, but he had a double fuck up in the same game. It was streamed to the entire world on the biggest stage of all. And footballing wise, Champions League is bigger than for me, is bigger than the World Cup. That's anybody can win it kind of thing. The Champions League is special. But he came back from that, and he kept Tottenham in the Premier League. For me, that deserves a lot of recommendation and a lot of applause and a lot of kudos.
Yeah. Sonny J says, how can anyone rate Trafford? Nobody's seen him play at all. Wanting Trafford is a joke.
No, but it's not about wanting Trafford. It's giving him the chance to play. You play him as a backup. You play him in the reserves. You give the guy a chance.
Didn't City want him as a backup? Yeah, he went to City, didn't he? So a lot of teams want him. A lot of teams rate him. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Trafford. I've not seen him play, so you know.
Goalkeeping position is a longevity position. Not many. It's like if you go back in the old. I can only talk from my experience. Go back to Arsenal, but David Seaman was almost impossible to replace. Same with John Lukic for about 3 or 4, 5 years. Then David Seaman came along. Keepers have a bigger shelf life than outfield players. So then they're always going to be the last to be looked at or to be considered.
Sonny J said, right, Trafford is an unproven goalkeeper, which is, I don't think he's unproven, and nobody's seen him play properly. He's rubbish. Well, a lot of teams seem to like him, Sonny J. I can keep saying Sonny J. It's just one of those things. But a lot of teams seem to like him.
Sonny's saying that.
These big clubs like him.
So he's clearly not rubbish. He's clearly not rubbish. He's saying
he's got something about him.
Nobody's seen him playing properly. He's rubbish. Well, if you've not seen him, Sonny,
you contradicted yourself, Sonny, really, haven't you, mate? You know, don't being horrible enough, but you have contradicted yourself by saying that. Let's go for the next one. I've never looked at an English goalkeeper situation, to be fair, guys. Pickford is very good vocally too, like Joe Hart was, I imagine, IMO.
In my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, right? But can easily rub up people the wrong way too. Yeah, he is vocally, and he always shouts, even when he's in the wrong way. He always blames his defenders. So yeah, I do agree with that. Pickford is good vocally.
You want a keeper to be vocal. If they're not, you need a keeper to, even if they fucked up, you want him to say, hang on a cotton picking minute. You caused this.
Yeah.
You need a keeper to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So I partly agree with that. Here we are. Like Vicario was going on like he was Peter Schmeichel. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't commanding in the box, was he? He wasn't commanding in the box. I mean, Arsenal just pushed him over and pushed him around and like just used him as a ragdoll, really, didn't they? He was terrible.
No, but
he wasn't commanding in the box, was he?
Sonny is absolutely spot on there. Sonny's spot on there because Vicario was the only legit choice you had. He was playing from a position. His attitude came from a position of power that there was nobody else, so he could do what he liked and act like he liked because there was nobody to challenge his spot in goal.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. You need someone to push him. I think a lot of Tottenham players. A lot of Tottenham players are very complacent because they think there's no one to take my spot. Not like Arsenal, where they got two players in every position.
Sonny was acting bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too complacent.
Yeah, pretty much what we do. Sonny is born. Vicario thought he was untouchable, so he could act like it.
Right, Sonny's put, I don't rate Madueke myself. Glad he's not playing for us. Well, you know, he's better than what we got at the moment. Do you know what I mean, Sonny?
All players are allowed a bad performance, and every England player. I'm not trying to defend Arsenal per se, but we all played shit tonight. But
absolutely, we did.
It was dog shit from everybody.
But the thing is, they're not bad players. Do you know what I mean? You know they're not bad players.
No.
But they just didn't play.
I've seen Madueke have some excellent performances for Arsenal. So
and
to
they
see him
they didn't play well as a team.
Tonight.
No one played well, and they didn't play as a team.
Yeah.
He
plays well as a team. Yeah. They play well as a team for their teams.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Kane tonight, he was like a stranger to me.
He just didn't look right, did he? I mean, because I think, like you say, there was a 5-man wall and another four. Pardon me. There was another four players in front of him, sitting in front of that one. You know what I mean? It was like hitting a brick wall all the time, and they just didn't know how to get through it.
Against that, we should have been playing a 4-3-3.
Then look, play the wings.
That bloody defence
If you can't do it,
no.
Play the lines, play the wings, yeah. Put the crosses over and get another striker on, yeah. Kane's good in the air, and get another striker on to flick the ball on or something like that. Because we're not doing it. They're not winning the ball. Yeah, every corner went to an African player.
No, we should have been playing. Crazy. We should have been playing to win.
I'm sorry,
we should have been playing to win. We was not playing to win. We was playing for a draw at best.
Oh, here we go. This is going to cause some problems, isn't it?
I mean, I get at half time. I gave up watching the game. I didn't even watch the game after half time because I knew where it was going.
Yeah, it was awful. It was absolutely.
I just stuck to the stream.
And I mean, when they're kicking the ball right over the top, and trying to get who's on the far post on his own, Saka. I mean, really?
Right.
It's not as if Peter Crouch is over there. Do you know what I mean? To head the ball back or something, is it? He's playing against 6'4" African guys. You know what I mean? And they're trying to bring a ball over for him to header. It's nuts. Absolute crazy.
This was Tuchel's worst performance as a manager by a country mile. If we don't see a reaction against Panama, then he can fuck off.
Yeah. Trafford's dog over Kingsgate every day of the week. Trafford's dog.
Oh, Scott. Yeah, I knew that was a Scott comment straight away.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is, it doesn't sting me as much as it used to when I see Scott comment like that. Now I know who Scott is. I like him.
Scott is a very truthful, and he believes in what he believes in, right?
Yeah.
And that's the way he is. And to be quite honest, he just wants the best for the team, and I want the best for the team.
Does, well. I'm not denying that, but
and if he
knew Scott was Scott, I just saw him as like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old spouting shite. No offense, Scott. I just thought you were talking shit. But you've been around the block just as much as me and the majority of us, so you're entitled to your opinion. But you're still talking shite on Kinski. Sorry.
Right. Eze hurt me a bit. Not getting him, but never thought we were getting Tonali for 1 second. Do you know what? I think we will get Tonali, Sonny J. I do think we'll get Tonali. It's going to take a bit of time, mate, but I think we'll get there in the end with him. I don't know about Fernandes, though. You know, apparently United are not willing to pay that sort of money. So, well, let's just see, hey? Let's just see. Because Spurs are willing to go big, so let's see what goes on.
Tonali should go. I think Tonali should go to Spurs. If he doesn't go to Spurs, I think you're going to be in the shits.
Yeah, well, there you are. He comes from the same town as Zerbi, doesn't he, Tonali? So let's see.
Yeah, we've all heard that about it, like the Italian connection. But Tonali, there's the way I say it at the minute, there's a fantastic looking project going on at Spurs. They've offered Newcastle the big money. They've offered him the big wages. As a player, I'd be looking at Tottenham because they're going to want to base their project around him. It comes down to a matter of greed if he goes elsewhere. And if that's the case, you're better off without him.
Yeah, I agree. But we'll see. But I'm not happy at paying like 80 million for Fernandes because this just drives me crazy. This does.
Oh, that's silly money.
So, I mean, he might be a good player, but like 50 million, something like that. Do you know what I mean? 50 million. But the thing is United want him. Yeah, and that's bumped it up.
Yeah, but there's a secondary problem. All teams know Tottenham need players, so I think they're screwing you over just on that because they know you need to build your team up. So I think they're bumping prices up for that alone.
It's just crazy.
It's like if I was a Newcastle shareholder or management, I would not want to be selling to Tottenham because I'd be considering Tottenham as a possible rival.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that
at the moment you're not a rival for Tottenham, for Newcastle.
He's a very good midfielder. Very good midfielder. But what I will say is, I'd rather have Wilt Wharton because he's a younger player for a start. Okay. And we've seen what Wharton can do. Tonali's done it a few times, but he's been injured a lot. This is one of my concerns with Tonali. Okay. Wharton hasn't. We've all seen what Wharton can do. He commands the midfield for Palace, doesn't he? He just orchestrates it. He's such a good ball player. He's so good.
Until Wharton turns up and gets an injury.
This is what the Tonali's already had an injury last season, and he was out for a long time.
What I'm trying to say is every player is a gamble for any team, and I think Tonali is the better choice by a long way.
I don't know. And the other thing is, with watching Wharton, like you say, we all know what Wharton can do. Tonali has done it for Newcastle, and then he got injured for the later part of the season, and he didn't really play, did he? So we don't know what injury he had. What did he have? Was it ACL or was it? I don't know, because he was out a long time, Tonali, wasn't he? Some can consider toenail.
There's a massive injury.
Yeah.
With Tonali, the big thing with him was him getting done for the gambling. I mean, that's not a great thing, but
yeah,
Tony's been there and he's come back. So
no, it's not.
I think that's the kind of thing you've got to let slide.
Yeah,
I think Tonali for Tottenham would be a massive trigger for you guys. It wouldn't just be, it'd be an inspiration, not an inspiration, that's too cheesy a word, and not generational either. But he's the kind of player that once other players on the market see Tottenham sign a player of his calibre, it'll turn heads. Yeah. Now, if Tottenham don't do that, and they let's say happens
If you
again with
sign
Arsenal, I don't want to teach that.
if we sign
I don't want
Tonali, if you sign Tonali, good players will look at that and say, well, Tottenham are trying to do something here. I want to go to Tottenham. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah? By turning heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think on the flip side of that, I think if Tottenham don't get him and they lose him, especially to Arsenal, a lot of players are going to look at that and say, that's not the first time. This is the third time. And you're going to get a lot of players. This is a massive signing for Tottenham.
Well, I'm going to go on for another 10 minutes and then I'm coming off, Pete, because I've got things to do tomorrow morning. We could have signed Eze like 3 to 4, 5, 6 years ago at QPR. I agree, mate. We saw him then and we didn't do nothing. I said we should have signed Anderson too when he was leaving Newcastle. There you go. Well, you should have been a scout for Spurs, mate, if you can pick out these players. Because like no one else could see him at Spurs. Sorry if you go to Arsenal or Man United, you get commercial beyond football and can potentially win something. Yeah, I do agree with that, Tom. But what I don't agree with is when Tottenham could have gone down, and everyone was going, oh, Tottenham will have to get rid of their players because in the Championship you've got a wage cap and you're only allowed so much money to pay on wages and things like that. So we'd have to have a fire sale. Yeah. West Ham go down. Yeah. They don't have a fire sale. They're selling their players for top money.
Mm.
What's that going? What's that all about?
Yeah, but nobody's paying that top money. Yeah, but
they are.
Nobody's paying that.
They're buying Fernandes and Jimmy,
West Ham are taking
Asensio, Somerville. They're going to get top money for him, mate.
Yeah, who's paid? Yeah. Oh, okay. Who's paid that?
So,
as far as I can tell, they're still at the club.
85 million for Fernandes.
And have you yet? And has any other club come in for that? at that price?
After the World Cup, Asensio Somerville, right, will be 60 odd million pound player, if not more.
You're playing for you're coming from a position of desperation to improve your squad.
Well, why are Man United looking at
I don't want this to sound offensive, but the big clubs aren't going to be paying West Ham what they want for their muck.
Well, they're happy to pay it, but they're not willing to pay his wages. And this is the thing, isn't it?
I wouldn't pay more than 30, 40 million for that Turkey. He's a fucking relegation player. But they want to try and sell him for 80 or 90. So fuck off.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is why I can't work it out. I can't work it out. Because we were going to have this massive fire sale if we went down. Yeah, but West Ham can sell all their best players for 80 odd million pounds. I just don't get it. I don't see how they can do it.
No. They want to sell their best players. That's it. That's just it. They want to sell their best players for that price. You're not going to get that money. They're living in dream world if they think they're going to get 90 million for Anderson.
Who's that? Anderson.
West Ham. I say they're living in dream world if they think they're going to get the kind of money that they want for their players. Their players, the best they can get is 50 million. If they're asking for 80 or 90, they can go whistle.
This is my argument, but we'll see because it's getting silly now. It's getting absolutely silly with his West Ham.
The money has become ridiculous.
Do you know what I mean?
I want to see Tottenham challenge again, but not at. And I'd like to think you can't be doing that at silly prices.
It's going to get stupid.
It is. I mean, look at your young lad, Vucevic, whatever his name is.
Vuskovic, yeah.
You're asking 60 million. Yeah, for an 18-year-old who's unproven.
They can put him out on loan.
Yeah.
I liked him, right? Until he said, I don't
Yeah, no,
want to
we're all guilty of overcharging.
We can only go by what we hear, right? We can only go by what the media tell us.
I would take the 45 million from Brighton.
Pete, we can only go.
Clubs should not be going by what the media tells you.
No, this is what our fan base say, right?
Yeah,
because they get two up themselves, and I did also with two. I thought he was a generational talent. Yeah, until I saw him play, I looked at him and I thought, well, you're not all that, mate. You know what I mean? I saw it with my own eyes.
That's exactly it. That's the key word. They keep touting out the word generational. I'm sorry, generational for me are players like
Gray should have been generational.
Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, Hoddle. They're generational players. Gaza, generational player. Thierry Henry, generational player.
From a young age.
Cunts like, no offense to Vuskovic or whatever his name is, you're not a generational player.
No, because but they got to do it first, right? But a player like a young player, like a Yamal, was his Yamal or whatever his name is, or Barcelona, that's generational. Yeah, because he's a young player. You're not
generational until you.
No, he's already done it. He does it at Barcelona.
He's got the capability. Yeah, no, he's got the capability. He's doing it currently, but until he wins on a constant. I mean, I know Hoddle didn't, but Hoddle is just one of those players which I will say is generational. He inspired the entire team around him. He inspired an England team. Yamal is not generational. He's
John Barnes said,
a flash in the pan at the moment.
I was watching an interview with John Barnes. John Barnes said, "Who's the most technical player you have ever seen in your life, in your lifetime? Whoever you played with, whether it be England or anyone." Do you know what he said? Oh, I think it was just for England, actually. Hoddle. Glenn Hoddle.
Yeah.
Glenn Hoddle like him.
Was a fucking demon.
Never seen a player like him.
Yeah, he was. I'm good. I'm Arsenal. And I would have loved to have that fucking man play for us. We've had some quality over the years, but he was just one of those. He's one of those that I put up in the Thierry Henry brackets.
And that was from John Barnes.
Yeah, absolutely amazing player. Yamal, he's quality. He's showing promise, but he ain't in that category yet. Long way from it.
Bale was as well. I think Gareth Bale.
I actually think was a disappointment.
How would you say that? Because he won.
He came close to it.
Real Madrid on his own. He more or less.
I think he was a disappointment.
Wales in the World Cup, or sorry, the European. Was it European or World Cup? I think it was World Cup when they beat England, didn't they? And it was due to Gareth Bale, wasn't it?
There's something about Bale that always disappoints me. He's a disappointment. No, he put his own. He put himself. Okay, this could sound a bit fucked up, but he didn't put football above, like the likes of Omri, the likes of Hoddle. They put football first. Bale didn't. Bale put his own interests first, and I think that's where Bale lacks. Bale's never a natural winner.
He never ever spoke to the media.
Bale was happy to take.
He didn't really at Tottenham. Didn't want to speak to the media. And that's why
he was happy to take
in Scotland. He failed in Spain at Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. He played football, single-handedly won them 2 cups. Yeah, and he did. year after year. He won, and he won. All right, he was playing with Ronaldo as well. Yeah, admittedly, but he single-handedly won them two European Cups, and yeah, the boy was superb. But they just didn't like him because he wouldn't go on. He wouldn't have interviews. He didn't want to talk Spanish. He just couldn't be bothered. And all he wanted to do was play golf. But his commitment on the pitch, you couldn't fault him.
He failed.
No.
Yeah, no.
His commitment on the pitch.
He annoyed the shit out of me because he had the capability of becoming the best in the world.
His commitment on the pitch was second to none. But when he come out off that pitch, he didn't want to know.
Yeah.
And he was very private as well. This is why they didn't like him as well, because he was a private person. You asked about Real Madrid.
I've always felt Bale lacked
he was a winner.
something.
He was a winner.
To become.
He was a winner.
I'm not denying that, but he's not even in the top 20 of players of recent times, purely because of his attitude.
But what he done, what he didn't say, he done it on the pitch, didn't he?
Well, it suited him.
He come from Southampton. He was a little scrawny lad, right? He worked himself in the gym, right? And he worked himself into a very, very good player at Tottenham Hotspur. And he went to Real Madrid and won everything, mate. He did.
No, for Gareth Bale, again, you lot can tell me to bugger off. For me, with Gareth Bale, it was always about what Gareth Bale can do for Gareth Bale. It was never a team effort for Gareth Bale.
Bale's won everything.
If it improved his image, if it improved his products, he'd do it. But take out the work side of it, he had no interest. He had no interest of doing this, like you just said, about doing the side things, the meet and greets, the behind the scenes, like make a foundations. Person. He didn't give a shit about any of that.
It's not that he didn't give a shit. He was just a very private person. He
no. You can't say it.
He done all his talking on the pitch.
A private person that plays in front of £100,000. No, you're talking about a private person that plays in front of £100,000, 100,000 people every week at the Bernabeu and the Nou Camp and such. No, that's bollocks. That's just he was a twat in behind the scenes.
We don't know that. He was just a private
Henry
person.
was one of the greatest players I've ever seen, and I've been blessed to have seen. He's got, like I say, he's in the huddle, but this guy will stop and sign autographs. This guy will go and do this. Bale had no interest in.
He done his talking on the pitch, so Pete, I'd rather him do that than fucking sign autographs.
Yes, so did Henry, but he did all of it.
So
Bale didn't.
But don't make him a really bad player.
No, it doesn't make him play, but it makes him a less of a bad player. Hoddle, now he'd go to charities. He'd turn up for all sorts of things.
Disagree on this one, Pete, because I'm sorry, because he was generational. The things he'd done for Real Madrid and how he played, whether they liked him or not, he won them everything.
He did not. No, okay. I think you're overblowing his input. Do you think he's a better player than Glenn Hoddle?
Let's look at his career, right? Why he was.
Let's look at the players he's played with as well, especially at Madrid.
And why did they pay? He was the first £100 million player.
Because he was the informed player in England. I'm not denying that. He is and was a great player.
Do a TV interview and he didn't want to he didn't want to sign a bloody autograph.
No, because he was not on the same level as your Zidane's, as your Henry's.
He'd run rings.
As
They
that lot,
had
he
Mike
won.
on. They had Mike on, who's supposed to be the best defender in the world. He made him look stupid. He finished Mike On's career.
Hey, if you're seriously considering Bale in the same conversation as Thierry Henry, then we're way off the page because Henry makes him look like a fucking part-time Sunday footballer.
No,
and you know that's true.
So Bale was better technical.
Henry had skills that were pretty much supernatural compared to Bale.
Bale could take a free kick.
Oh, this ain't a dig at Tottenham. This ain't a dig at Tottenham.
No, but Bale could take a free kick. He was brilliant at the free kicks. He scored some
Henry could do it all.
Amazing goals. He was the fastest winger. He was the fastest winger ever, and he was the fastest. I don't know where you're coming from, Pete. I really don't.
You're putting Bale on a pedestal that he doesn't deserve to be on. You really are. I mean, he was a quality player. Please don't get me wrong on that. He was a quality player, but as a man, he was lazy.
But he didn't have to.
He would not go that extra mile for the club.
He done all his talking on the pitch, didn't he? He didn't have to.
What did Thierry Henry do? No, if we're gonna, you say he did all his talking on the pitch, so did Henry. But then Henry did a lot of talking off the pitch as well as a man. Where Bale was off playing golf and not getting involved within the club. I think again, this is not meant to be an Arsenal Tottenham. thing.
No, I understand that.
Henry was a far better man.
But I don't agree that Bale wasn't one of the greatest players that England have ever produced. I mean, I don't agree on that at all.
Well, he played for Wales for a start.
Well, no, all right. Then English player. Well, British player. Should I say British? Yeah, British player.
No, he was. He was one hell of a talent, but he put himself first over the football. Where other players, you're Ryan Giggs,
he built himself
you're
up from nowhere.
They put football before themselves. Do you not agree with that? Honestly, I'm asking you honestly. Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs. Okay, I'm not going to use Beckham, but Henry, they put football first. I don't believe Bale did. I believe he used football as a vehicle for himself. He was naturally talented, but that's where it ended.
And he went to Real Madrid, to one of the best clubs in the world. So it stands for itself, doesn't it?
Yes, so did David Beckham, but going to Real Madrid isn't the be all and end all. Henry, in his later years, went to Barcelona.
Hang on a minute, mate. If he was rubbish at Real Madrid, right?
I'm not saying he's rubbish. I never said that he's rubbish. All I'm saying is there's a lot better players that have gone to the same level or above. Henry, at later years, went to Barcelona, and Henry, I'm sorry, was a far better player technically in every way than Gareth Bale.
Hey, yeah, guys. Sorry, I just need to jump on. I just need to jump on quickly because Pete. No offense, mate. Big up. You know I love you and everything. But did you just say Henry's a better man? Pete.
He's a better man, better player, better all round.
Have we all forgotten about the handball he did against the Republic of Ireland that cheated them out the World Cup?
Yeah, oh my Lord. Jesus Christ. Fuck those paddies. I don't give a shit about them.
he still cheated though, didn't he?
So
I don't think that.
Let's in that case, let's go through Gareth Bale's career with a fine tooth comb, and let's see if every one of his goals was legal or the slightest dubious.
I think they were. I don't think he would have cheated on any of them.
No, I can't. I gotta say, I appreciate you coming on to defend your man, and I appreciate Rowley doing so, but Henry was another level. You can't if you're going to use that sole incident to detract from Thierry's achievements as a footballer. Then no, we've gone down a very dark path here.
Look, I agree with you. I think Henry was a better player than Bale. I love Bale, I do, but I think Henry's a better player. But the moment you said he's a better man than Bale, and then I was like, but he cheated in his Republic of Ireland, and I had to come on and have my say. But I'm off to bed now. But bid up to both of you.
I've got to go to bed shortly anyway, guys. We'll carry this on because I'm going to do some research.
Big up Anthony, mate, and big up to you, Rowley.
We're
going to do this. We're going to do this again.
Yeah, Rowley, mate. I look forward to it.
We'll do this again. I'm going to look at some things up on this because, let's see what the chat said. Bale is better in his prime.
Yeah, don't be selective in your.
No, this is what I mean for Guy.
Henry was better all round.
So Bale is better in his prime.
Guy's talking out of his arse like normal.
Emery had a better career.
Yeah, no, Guy definitely talks out of his arse.
Bale isn't English; he's Welsh. Yeah,
that's a normal thing.
I meant he's British. Guy.
Okay, goes right there.
I did say that. Right. Okay, but to be quite honest. Was he Welsh? Because he only played for Wales because of his grandfather, wasn't it? If we're going to go down that line.
Yeah, no, but he was genetically Welsh. He played for Wales, so he was handicapped by the team that he had. I will give him that due.
There we go. What's he got to do? What's that got to do with anything? Henry went to Barca. Yes, he did.
Yeah, we said that.
And won the Champions League too. Yes, he did. What's the combo with Bale got to do with Henry? We were just talking about generational talents.
There is no combo.
Yeah. You said Bale wasn't a winner. Yeah, he was. He was a winner, definitely. Yeah. Tom THFC says, "Fuck them paddies, you're so sad." You've upset the paddies now. Look, you've upset the Irish. Pete,
who?
You've upset the Irish. Look, Tom Tottenham Hotspurs, 1851. He says Ireland Football Club. He said, "Fuck them paddies. You're so sad, lad." There you go. You've upset everyone now.
They would have lost either way. So tough shit.
Right. Sorry, but Henry was better in his prime. Yeah. Look. We can have a discussion all the time and about the accolades and who won what and all the rest of it. They were both very, very good players, and
they were.
I'd say as a youngster, yeah, but Henry was good as a young. Was he good as a youngster? I don't know because he came into his prime.
Yes, he was. Henry, no.
I don't know much about his early career. I don't know much about his early career. I don't. This is what I'm saying.
Henry.
I don't know much about Henry's earlier career. Okay. All I know is we signed Bale as a little thin, wiry lad from Southampton. Right, he was a Southampton youth lad. Right, and we brought him through.
He was a great player.
We nurtured him.
I'll never deny that.
After a couple of years, he became very, very good as a good left back, right? And what happened was Pochettino, I think, or someone like that, said, "Do you know what? He's quick. Let's put him on the wing." And he become generational. He did become generational because he every game he played, he put bums off a seat.
Excellent.
He took bums off a seat.
Gareth Bale was a legendary player. He really was. Yeah. I've seen Gareth Bale score some seriously sick goals for Tottenham and for Madrid.
Yeah. So
but
listen,
he was not Thierry Henry. He did not have that magic that Henry had. I'm trying not to be biased here, but Henry, I've seen him create goals from literally nothing. Bale can score some mean-ass free kicks. I've seen Henry score goals where that shouldn't even be possible. And I've never seen Bale come anywhere close to that.
Bale's scored goals from nothing. He's made his own.
No, not on the level of Henry.
Well,
not many people.
What we can say is, right. I mean, what we can say is Bale could dribble the ball. He was a faster player than Henry for a start. He could score absolutely great goals, same as Henry.
No. So
you can't say he did score great goals. So what about that goal he scored against Liverpool then?
Henry was faster than Bale. Henry was faster than Bale.
I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said he was faster than Bale.
I just did, and it is a fact. He was faster than Bale in his prime. I mean, he actually ripped apart Tottenham's entire team in about 20 seconds.
I could have fucking ripped apart Tottenham's fucking backline then. So yeah, they were fucking awful. Yeah, we had Eric fucking Dyer or something like that.
I'll say I've got some good memories of Tottenham being superb, and you had some quality players. You really did.
Hang on,
it's things that you don't sit down. And at least Tom recognises this.
Expert Beacon, right? The short answer is Thierry Henry, the fastest ever player. Short answer is no. Astonishingly rapid as the striker was during his heyday, tearing up the Premiership League defences, Thierry does not officially hold the record for the fastest player in history. That honour goes to Gareth Bale. He clocked a scarcely believable 36.9 kilometres, which is 22.9 miles an hour, while featuring for Real Madrid in 2013. So
not Tottenham.
Henry's top speed was 39.2.
But not Tottenham.
Huh?
In the Premier League. In the Premier League. Bale was fast in La Liga, but not in the Premier League.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the Premiership now.
No. You just said in La Liga, not the Premier League. Henry ripped it up in the Premier League.
No, he was recorded.
Cheers.
At Real Madrid, but I'm trying to find what he was recorded in the Premiership.
At Real Madrid, yeah, not the Premier League.
But he was still faster than money.
Cheers, Ronnie.
No, was he not faster?
No, he wasn't. We were talking about in the Premier League.
He was, because he just said, I've just told you he was.
No.
Well, what I've read. Where'd you at?
No, you said he was faster in the Liga.
As a player.
Not in the Premier League.
No, as a player, is he faster than Thierry Henry? And the answer is yes, isn't it?
Yes, and you didn't prove. No, you didn't prove diddly squat. You said he was faster in bloody La Liga. Not in the Premier League.
He was a faster player, though, wasn't he? What I'm saying.
I mean, why do you think Henry got the nickname like the Vavavoom for?
Right, hang on. Gareth Bale's. Hang on, I'm looking at the Premierships now. Gareth Bale, top fastest player.
I know.
Premiership.
We can also Google in to create the stat that we want, mate.
I'm not doing that, mate. I'm not looking at that. I'm not doing that at all. I wouldn't do that.
I don't think you are, Roddy. Don't worry, mate.
Do you know who the fastest Premier League player was?
Hold on, don't tell me just yet.
Ever.
Fastest Premier League player. Oh, bloody hell, that is a good question.
Do you know the fastest player ever?
Oh,
the fastest player in the Premier League history.
Maybe Ryan Giggs.
No.
Maybe Ryan Giggs.
No.
Who?
We take a look at the stars who have clocked record speeds, including Walker, Van der Ven, Salah, and Traore. Right? Van der Ven was Van der Ven is the fastest ever. He clocked out 37.38.
Really?
Yeah. That's what he's saying. That's a shocker, isn't it?
Oh, Christ. Why does the internet play up when I'm trying to use it? Yeah, it certainly is. But
37.38. Carl Walker was
like I say,
37.31.
Gareth Bale was.
Gareth Bale, I can't understand why the Gareth Bale ain't
even
in
top
waiting.
Quality player. I'll never deny that. He just didn't have the mojo. He was a great player, but he was not a Thierry Henry player. Those kind of players we are lucky to see in a generation or two. You had yours with Glenn Hoddle. He was that generational player. He was an inspiration, not just on the pitch, but outside of it as well. That's what Thierry Henry was. Bale was never that.
There we go. Thierry Henry was 36 kilometres. Gareth Bale was 36 to 37 kilometres. Carl Walker was 37 to 37.31 kilometres. And Mickey Van der Ven smashed him at 37.38 kilometres an hour. So
are you saying Mickey Van der Ven, boy, that is better than Thierry Henry?
No. In a raw pace, Mickey Van der Ven beats all of them. And Thierry Henry is a slower player.
Okay, no, I can take that. I could take that.
So you've got Mickey Van der Ven.
But Henry is, by and large, the better player.
Right. And Theo Walker was quite quick as well, wasn't he? 35, 36.
Oh, he was right nippy. Yeah. He was nippy as fuck, but a bit of a turd in the end.
Yeah, there you are. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Mate, we've all got our legends, and
yeah, we all got our own ideas, haven't we? I mean, because I watched Bale. Yeah. That was my era when I was in the Park Lane and watched him, and I just thought he was magical.
I'm not taking anything away from Bale. He was a fucking class player.
Yeah,
he really was. He had pace. He had ability. He had a free kick that could fucking compare with anybody.
Mm.
But Henry, I do apologise, he had more.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to leave it now because I have got to get up early. And I've been on for an hour and a half after, you know what I mean? It's now coming up 10 to 1.
Rolly, cheers for having me on, mate.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome anytime, you know that. And any guys who want to come on the chat, you're welcome on, yeah?
Fuck, what am I still doing up at this time?
And
I'm normally
guys,
in bed by 10 o'clock.
guys, if you haven't, just like and subscribe, please, because it really helps me. I'm struggling at the minute, and he's battering me. And he is battering me. He's got 200 subscribers, and I've got, and it don't cost you nothing. I promise you. Just like and subscribe, yeah, to the channel. Yeah, I've got about 40, 44, something like that.
Rory,
annihilated me.
2 more streams, mate, and I'll be on every time.
All right, mate. Okay, guys, I appreciate all your time, and big up to the chat on the Spurs family. I call you the family because that's what we are at the end of the day. We will have football as well, don't we? So there you go. So with that, I bid you all farewell. Appreciate you coming on, Pete. Yeah,
good on, mate.
Good to have a chat, mate. Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Tom Kingham, Guy. Let's go through you guys just quickly. Yeah, Sonny, appreciate you coming on, mate. What we got? Scott, thanks for coming on, mate. Who else have we got? Yeah. Who's that biker Yid guy? He's on there a lot, isn't he? Definitely, thank you for coming on, mate. Appreciate it. Sonny, thank you for coming on. Basically, we've had a little private chat. And Tom THFC, when he said fuck the paddies. Sorry about that, mate. I'm sure he didn't mean it. There you go. All right. And appreciate everyone. Thank you very much. I'm going to end the stream now. Sayonara, guys. And let's hope England can score a few goals, and make us proud. See you later.
Ooh, I'm a biker,